You see, sometimes I go to Walmart and I'm not shopping. I am just thinking about Sam Walton. You see, the beauty of reading books is that they take you back as if you're living that time. They take you into people's mind that are long gone. Whenever I go to Walmart, I think of Sam Walton. I wonder how he came up with the arrangement. I wonder how he came up with such numerous stores. I wonder how he beat the competition, how he beat Kmart and all other big stores back then. Once you read his book, Made in America, you enter his life. You see what he saw. You feel what he felt. You almost become him. And whenever I see a Walmart store, I don't see what people say that it overworks people. I don't see all those negative things that people talk about. I see how human potential can be utilized. I see the true meaning of maximizing your potential. I see the never giving up attitude, the never ending consistency that Sam Walton had. Whenever I walk into the malls and I come across a Nike store, I do not just see the shoes and try to buy them. I see the story of Phil Knight. I see his story starting from that warehouse, starting from that journey and him trying to struggle to get his shoes from overseas. I see his ups and downs. I see how he came up with 1, 2, 3 stores. I see how he helped each other with a wife. Phil Knight is another hero that you can go to in his book, Shoe Dogs. I do buy a shoe or two once in a while, not because I want to look cool, but because I want to celebrate Phil Knight. I know it's a public company today, but as long as I get the feeling that I'm celebrating him, because he inspires me today while he lays on the grave. Ask yourself, when you're long gone, is someone going to celebrate you 100 years later, 20 years later? Is someone going to be inspired by you 20 years later, 40 years later? The way I wake up in the morning and look outside the window and think about Sam Walton, and I tell him I want to be like you when it comes to economics and business. These are kings, and whether or not they were kind people or whatever, as much as I know right now is that these people were never giving up. These people were kings of that time. All I know is that from their story, they never were privileged enough to start from up there. They started from zero. You see, sometimes I'll pass by McDonald's and grab a burger or two and some coffee. And it's not because I crave it. It's not because I want to eat McDonald's. No. But it's because I want to celebrate Ray Kroc. I think of him whenever I see them pouring that coffee, whenever I see the makeup line, how they arrange the food and how they process it through the line. until to the customer. I get into Ray Kroc's mind and how he employed people who helped him along, and how he got a little share from the McDonald's brothers and made McDonald's McDonald's. I know you have your own reservations about McDonald's food, but hey, I have my own reservations about organic food too. I'm not trying to say that McDonald's food is healthy. All I'm saying that these people are people who utilized their potential to the highest. They never intended to steal from anyone or to do any harm to anyone. All they did is create an amazing business model. Can you do that, my friend? Can you inspire someone even after you're gone? I'd rather be a McDonald's or Ray Kroc, rather be someone who stayed in a safe corner for so many years and died without any impact. See the beauty of these books, and I would suggest that you go grab these 3 books and read them. Shoe Dogs by Phil Knight, Ray Kroc biography, and of course Made in America by Walmart by Sam Walton, and many other books, not just one. Look back without creating any form of criticism in your mind, with a pure heart of wanting to learn, and apply it in your business. I can promise you it helps me. I can promise you Ray Kroc will help you more if you learn about what he did, more than how harmful the food is today. Old 90-year-olds are eating that same food. You ask them, they'll tell you, hey, I ate this same food 25 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. It's not so healthy, I believe, but so is a lot of other food. Tomorrow you might be told this meat has cancer. Tomorrow you'll be told it does not have cancer. The other day you'll be told that the McDonald's bun is not good, or the fries are made with this. And the other day you'll be told, oh, actually they've been okay all along. Don't believe in some crazy fake media. I'm not trying to say it's good or it's bad. All I'm saying is always look at the story. Look at every person and look at their story, at their intention, and see what you can learn from them, instead of looking on how you can make them fall. For heaven's sake, they're already in the grave. I have come to learn that even roses have thorns. Nothing good comes without pain or sacrifice. And there is no good human being all the way. We all are trying to get better. I don't think anyone does anything out there with a bad intention. I mean, let me correct myself. I don't think anyone who has good intention will try to do any harm to anyone deliberately. And look at many other companies. You look at the collateral damage, it's there, we just don't talk about it. Coca-Cola, I admire, not Coca-Cola, but Warren Buffett. But he invests in Coca-Cola, which sells a lot of sugar that is not good for us. But it doesn't mean I should not admire Warren Buffett. He is one of my heroes. Charles Munger is one of my heroes. Now, I don't know what they feel about people of color or anything. But I look beyond that, and I look at their brains and their makeup and how they have strategized in business, their principles and everything, their honesty and everything. There is no business that will make it for more than 40 years because they were dishonest or because they did not learn a lesson. We make mistakes, we fall and move on. All I'm saying is that our mentors are all over around us in form of books. Our heroes are whispering in our ears every day in form of books. I mean, I don't keep these books here just to show them off. I read them and they inspire me. Currently, I'm reading The Alchemist, and I've read The One Thing more than maybe 3 times. And my next book is by Annie Duke, Thinking in Bets. Our mentors, our heroes are all over. People ask me, Sam, how has your business survived for 10 years? You started with nothing. Started from living in a van. You bought your first camera, bought your first lens. And 10 years later, the business takes care of my almost everything that I need, taken care by the same business I started 10 years ago. It's not by mistake or by accident. It's through reading books, because the mentors out there are very expensive. You can't even find them on the phone. You have to pay thousands of dollars for someone like Jeff Bezos to talk to you every week. How are you going to find Jeff Bezos and talk to you every week? But go and read his book. You will grab more than he actually tells you. Just read intentionally and with all your consciousness in a way that he is the one you're talking to. He is the one you're experiencing. And anytime you go into Amazon, think about his story, not just buying stuff. Think about the business. Think about how he had to suffer and sacrifice to get to where he is today. Ray Kroc is amazing, an amazing human being. And so is Sam Walton. So is many other people who are founders of great businesses. So, don't criticize, learn from these great people. Communicate with them through their biographies, through their books, through their lectures. Communicate with them. When you wake up and your day, you're facing a new day, ask yourself, how was Sam Walton feeling on a morning like this when he knew another company has just built a big stone right next to him? What did he do? How did he go about it? Go and read about him. These are great people, good people, part of the Good People Society. Guys, if this video has done anything to you good, please hit that subscribe button and like button, and also say something on the comment section. Now, until the next episode, have a powerful day and go read something.